Hi friends, it's nice to be here together. You know, as the last couple of weeks of school wind down, I find myself being a little bit sad, well actually a lot sad, about all the fun end of year things that we're missing, whether it's trying to put together a really tricky piece for kindergarten orientation, or getting the entire third grade or the entire fourth grade to play along with Mrs. Blehar and Mr. Walsh and myself at the Flag Day celebration. So we're going to do a little bit of fun here with the song There Are Many Flags in Many Lands. We've sung that song a whole bunch of times at Flag Days past, and this time I'm going to give you a chance to work on playing it on recorder. It's not the hardest thing ever, and I have a really cool recording for you to play along with. We need to just build off a couple of the skills we've been looking at over the last couple of weeks. So last week we played a little game called Snake in the Bag. And the whole idea of Snake in the Bag was that you were really focusing on how to start those notes. A tiny little tss, tss, snake sound to start the notes. So this week, as this isn't the hardest thing in the world to play on the recorder, your big challenge is to see if you can use those snakes on the beginning. Okay? There are two parts to this, just like we would do if we were split up between classes on Flag Day. Some kids might play the G and A part, okay? So remember, G and A are easy notes. G is our home here. And if you're going to play this part, you're just switching between G and A. 3 fingers down or 2 fingers down. Thinking about those snake sounds. Nice clean start at the beginning. We don't want to hear. We want to start it. Now part 2 is not that hard. It's just a tricky switch between a note that we love, B, and then the new note, C, that came a few weeks ago. So remember, when we talk about the switch from B to C, we're just switching fingers. My middle finger switches with my pointer finger. Here's my pointer finger and I flip it over to my middle finger. It's kind of like walking your fingers, okay? So to switch from a B to a C, it might sound like this. Not too shabby. That C is kind of a high note and it can get really squeaky if you blow too hard, so take it easy on that. We don't want to drive the neighborhood dogs crazy, that's for sure. All right, so last little thing before we get you going on this project is that we're playing long notes. It's like the slow beat, okay? If I was singing the Many Lands and keeping the slow beat, it would go like this. There are many flags in many lands. There are flags of every hue. So you might be playing G, G, A, A. It almost sounds like someone's playing the big organ, if you've ever heard that in a concert or at church, okay? So your part are the slow notes. In the video, you'll see your music and the green bar moving along. If it's easier for you, I also left you a Google Doc so that you can play along with just the letter names. All right, well, have fun. Maybe throw a Flag Day celebration of your own at home and play this for family and friends. Have a great week.